People work hard here in the Gambia, none more tirelessly than the Peace Corps volunteers serving here. Only 200,000 Americans have served in the Peace Corps worldwide for the past 50 years. So on a sunny, fun-filled 4th of July weekend, I decided to ask the volunteers in the Gambia why they joined the Peace Corps.
Why I joined the Peace Corps?
I joined Peace Corps because...
I joined
the Peace Corps because...
People ask me, like, why did you join the Peace Corps?
The question is, why did I join the Peace Corps? And here's the answer.
I had wanted to join the Peace Corps for a long time, like since high school. I remember looking it up, Googling it in high school, and seeing that you had to go to college first. So in some ways I sort of joined college so I could go to the Peace Corps.
I really like traveling.
I wanted to have one last adventure before I settled down.
To defer my student loans a little bit longer.
I have a story to tell my children.
To see how people live outside of America, to see a different way of living, a different culture, to learn new things.
My sister's like, hey, why into the Peace Corps? I'm like, why not? Let's apply. Let's do it.
I joined the Peace Corps because both my parents were Peace Corps volunteers together in Ghana. So I grew up hearing about Peace Corps, and when I graduated from college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to live somewhere not in America. So that's why I joined the Peace Corps.
I didn't want to sit at a computer designing boxes. I wanted to go to Africa. Maybe help some people.
I think coming off of college, I didn't really exactly know what I wanted to do with my next step. And I thought the Peace Corps would really help me both learn about other cultures and then learn about myself, because I've never really traveled outside the country.
When I was in high school, Kennedy was elected, and so it appealed to me immediately. So it's been on the back of my mind forever, and shortly after my husband died, there was an article in the local paper about the oldest Peace Corps volunteer trainee at the time, who happened to be from where I was living. And he was 82, and I decided I didn't want to wait until I was 82.
I didn't really have big convictions about changing the world that I did back in high school. I learned a lot since then, and I'm glad I'm doing this now. I should have done it years ago. It definitely is, it's not easy, but I do think that a lot of projects, if we weren't here, it might never happen.
I've never suffered any real hardships or anything, but I realize people around the world, they don't have it as easy, and I think that maybe God blessed me so that I'd have the resources and opportunities to be a blessing to others. I think that's the main reason.
I really think that grassroots work is where you can really make the biggest change, the most tangible difference. So that's why I'm here.
Somebody came and they said to me, you've got to go to this Peace Corps brief. And I said, I don't know, I never heard of Peace Corps, never heard of Africa practically, I came from Maine. And so they said, okay, one of my friends said, I'm going, let's go together. I said, fine. So we went, and the main theme of their presentation was, if you want to make a difference in the world, let's not do it with guns, let's do it with peace, let's do it with our time, let's do it with our brain. And so I went home and I said to my dad, I'm going to join the Peace Corps. And I was 17 and he said, I don't think so, or whatever, or good for you. But I never changed my mind, and I've never changed my mind either, that what we do in Peace Corps, what Peace Corps does, what Peace Corps stands for, is so much better. It's the best alternative. Our time, our mind, our passion, our ability to connect with other human beings, that's what we should be all about.
So it looks like the reasons for joining the Peace Corps are as colorful and diverse as the volunteers themselves. But once the grace period is over, once the challenges begin to emerge, what keeps them here? What makes a Peace Corps volunteer want to stay and finish their service?
Little things?
It's like being an alcoholic, one day at a time.
I think that once you make a commitment to this kind of thing, and if you can all do it, you can do it.
Seeing these little kids every day keeps me here. I mean, just they're so happy with what little they have, and it's really empowering.
I answered the call, and I feel like I need to fulfill it, and I'm excited to do that. I'm really enjoying my service so far.
I like the challenge because, you know, every day, it's like every day you're up, you're down. Like people always say, oh, you have good days and bad days. I'm like, no, I have like good and bad moments because in a day you can go from, like, I want to leave tomorrow to, wow, I could stay forever to, yeah, it's okay here to, you know, this is really awesome. And it's just, every day is all over the place.
I mean, it wasn't all butterflies and roses, but that's why the experience is so, that's why, like, our PCBs, like, that's why you're respected, is because it wasn't all butterflies and roses.
It's really hard being in the Peace Corps, and at times you think it's not worth it, and at times the harassment or the frustrations with work really stress you out, but the way it changes you, and it makes you see how many opportunities you do have in life, it kind of makes it worth it.
I'm still here because a while ago you said to me that Peace Corps is not hard, it's not easy, but it is satisfying.
You can't help but be re-energized by what President Kennedy and Sergeant Shriver believed in 50 years ago, because it's still so important to the world.